The Raptors coming down the tunnel prior to the game. They're prepared to give their rabid fan base a night to remember. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, guys, Miles Turner is one.
Well, he is a presence, Allie, no question. Thank you. So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Halliburton and Mathurin man the backcourt together. Nesmith out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Turner in at the center position. And for the Raptors, Jakob Poeltl out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then it's Bruce Brown. Then there's Scotty Barnes. And it's Quickly in at the point. And top-notch second units for both teams. That could be the difference in this game, Clark.
You know, depth is so important in this league. You know, everybody can play, but you have to have quality depth and teams that understand their respective roles within their group. So managing their stars' minutes is important, and that's part of what depth allows you to do. So you need guys that understand their roles and are ready to produce every game.
The ideal guard in today's NBA, Tyrese Halliburton, has length at 6'5", but he can run the offense. Plus, Tyrese is an excellent three-point shooter.
And with Halliburton, the stats show a complete guard, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about this. 40% from deep. Halliburton's been top 10 in the league in assists. Defensively, just racking up steals. Tyrese can play the 1 through 3. He does just about everything.
Here's Indiana. Pass to Mathurin. Kicks it out to Siakam. Here's Halliburton. Fires the 3. He drops it from range. Halliburton's got 7 points.
As fast as lightning, Halliburton gets it and shoots it in a matter of nanoseconds.
Back to Quickly from the arc. Tries again, and it's laid up and in by Poeltl. Poeltl's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Halliburton misses.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Quickly outside. There's a minute 12 left to play in the first. The shot by Olynyk, no good.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Halliburton for 3. Again, Halliburton missing.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot. Look, for the Pacers, I'm part of that franchise's history, so I understand the reality of being a small market team. Likely they don't sign a KD or LeBron in free agency. They've had to build through the draft and make good trades, and I don't have any doubts that they'll be able to do that because they've got some good young pieces and are looking good for the future.
For Toronto, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now here's Walker. Inside, Toppin. He drains it from the right block.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside Barnes. This one for 3. Walker pulls down the board. Here's Nembhard. McConnell from outside. No good on the buzzer beater. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. It's the Pacers leading by 1.
Pacers, 9. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Raptors.
Yeah, this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, let me get your thoughts on the Pacers and how they're playing so far.
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
And you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
They've got Gary Trent. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Chris Boucher. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly, and it's Barrett in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, BA, you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you.
The more Siakam uses the three-point shot, the more it helps his game. It makes him the all-around player he needs to be.
And it's quickly with a miss.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well. And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Here's Trent. The rebound by Turner. Indiana has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Mathurin goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Good intelligent basketball on the part of Turner there. Assists like that will make the defense think twice about how they're going to defend him.
Pass to Quickly. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Outside Olynyk. They get it again. Indiana's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Now here's McConnell. Takes a 3. That one doesn't drop. Quickly passes to Barrett. With 1 on the clock. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Pacers out in front, leading by 5. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Well, I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. A hot start. Coach, what did you like about this team's execution offensively?
We were making some shots. We moved the ball well at times. You've got to be careful about having the ball stick.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal. For the Pacers, the first quarter was pretty even. Their biggest lead in the first, 5 points. Taking a look at the Pacers, Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
They came in prepared. The offense is firing on all cylinders. You love the patience, the flow, very efficient. Valuing possessions is fueling their success right now. This is not a team you want to bet against, at least not tonight.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Toronto?
Well, their strategy to pound inside has worked well so far. I wouldn't get away from it if I was Jordan.
And that's going to do it for us here.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, you got to like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
On the court for the Pacers, Halliburton and Mathurin man the backcourt together. Pascal Siakam out there with Miles Turner. And it's Neesmith in at the 3.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Well, Clark, you've got your good players in the league, but then there's that group that is in that elite category. What type of player commands that kind of respect?
Well, I think it's a guy who shows up every day but produces at a high level. I think you probably tip your hat to scores in that case, but there's a lot of respect and cachet given to outstanding defenders. Anybody that's excellent consistently, I think, gets a level of respect that's special.
is just such a long and powerful player. I mean, once Siakam gets inside like this, he's ready to jam.
Here's quickly. It's not going to go for him. So Indiana will take it the other way. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Hurdle with the bucket.
Hey, when Pirtle gets the rock deep inside, the defense is cooked. Can't allow him to get comfortable from there.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. After making the playoffs 5 years straight, the Pacers have struggled to get back to the postseason.
You know, B.A., they're trying to go through a rebuild right now, and that's going to take some time. But the front office and coaching staff appear comfortable with this direction, knowing it might be a while before they make the playoffs again.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Barrett. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, sometimes we forget how young some of these guys are. Take R.J. Barrett, making his NBA debut at 19. Still a few years away from hitting his prime.
And specifically with R.J. Barrett, it feels like he's a lot older, Grant.
You know, B.A., but he's not close to 25 yet. So what we see right now, it's not what he'll be once R.J. hits his prime. Still a lot of room to grow for him.
A nice shot by Toppin.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Count it. Good.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Brown's gotten 4 this quarter.
They allowed him to establish deep position. Just can't do that.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
Pass to Walker. Here's Nembhard. Fires for 3. Hurdle grabs a miss. 15 seconds left in the third. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
Here's Nembhard. There's Neesmith with a 3. Ooh, he drains the 3. But let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play. They're trying to see if he released the ball before the buzzer or not.
And the video is going to be sent to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus. It looked like he got it off in time, though.
But to me, it's worth being certain. And that's why we have replay, to get these big calls right.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. That basket is good.
It would have been a real shame if those points didn't count. I'm so glad the officials were able to take a second look and make the right call.
And so it's Indiana. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. They've got Scotty Barnes. Bruce Brown is out there with Gary Trent. Then there's Jakob Poeltl, and it's Barrett in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Oh, wow! Oh, watch out! Big finish. And that one is hammered home.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, no doubt about it. He's been a force of nature, and that drive, just another of his great plays this game.
We love the seemingly endless energy that Halliburton gives his team. Always pushing himself to deliver his best effort on every play, every day.
Olynyk's checked in for Toronto. Quickly comes in for Brown. Trent, the pass to Quickly. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds in the game. Halliburton against Quickly. The shot. And Halliburton, the bucket on the assist by Turner. Halliburton's gotten 4 this quarter.
Halliburton's future is bright, and that's got so many folks excited because he can really play and fill it up.
Trent, the pass to Quickly. And here's Barnes. Now here's Trent. Quickly outside. 4 on the clock. The Raptors need to get off a shot. A 3 from Barnes. They get it back. Indiana's gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Here's Halliburton. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Halliburton was hungry for that hoop. Taking the ball right to the rack and drawing the foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
They've also found a lot of shots at the arc in this one and allowing their good shooters to tee it up. Tyrese Halliburton is more like what you're seeing from guards these days. He's a tall guard with good size who can knock down the 3 and do damage as a slasher in the lane in addition to setting up his teammates.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Tyrese Halliburton.
He scored over half of his team's points, so yeah, he's a pretty obvious pick. The defense has tried to slow him down, but nothing has really worked. He's absolutely owned them tonight. You know, this is the kind of dominant performance that's, I think, going to be talked about for a while.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there. And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive.
They're trying to come back in this game. Now, bottom line, it's about energy and effort, exemplified by a possession like that.
Pass to Turner. It's stolen by Oleynik. Barnes against Halliburton. That one a little long. Well, the Pacers shooting continues to impress. 65% from the field.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win
for the Pacers.
I was really impressed with their attitude today, Grant. Competitive game, they battled through every step of the way.
And BA, can you say big-time effort and energy? I mean, just a tremendous performance. They were well deserving of this win.
And what a huge performance it was for Tyrese Halliburton.
So impressed with this performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Outside Barnes. Going inside, and he converts the layup.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Now Halliburton. Over quickly, and the Pacers tack on 2 more.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Tips it. Great positioning on the putback.
And Hurtle has stick-to-itiveness on the offensive glass. He just throws himself in the mix to come up with those boards.
3-pointer, Halliburton. Offline. And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Pascal, these days you are called upon to carry this team. Does that bring added pressure?
This is a game that I love, and I just want to have fun playing the game. And I think, you know, I got to just be myself. Like, don't get lost in everything going on. Be yourself. Play basketball, have fun. And, you know, I'm just happy to be able to go out there and play hard.
Guys, he wants the pressure. Thanks, Pascal.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports.